Sorry for that. Stream suddenly died.
Hunter-based. Things like how you celebrate your hunts.
Uh-huh.
Proper way to hunt. Things like that.
Pop off, Queen.
Greetings, Rivkah.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Hey, are you feeling more like
Feeling
yourself
better?
yet?
Yeah, I'm feeling better.
It was very weird to see you all confident and shit.
Yes, it was really weird as well.
Dixie,
I'm
we're
just...
talking about
Anything.
culture and names of shit. But yes, IWV, your family units will now be called Shoal. Because you fucking need those. You need names.
Show it is.
Now, how do you celebrate hunts?
Well, it depends on the type of hunt and how it went, the accomplishments of said hunt.
Give us examples.
Well, for example, again, my hunting style, the preferred, is a single clean stab wound for a kill. Usually it doesn't go that way. At that point, it becomes either a grapple or a matter of poison and such. But there's great honor to be had in a one-stab hunt. And that's usually resulted in, well, it's a bit strange to have everyone listening to my stories. It's not something I'm used to.
Well, get used to it. You'll have to tell you're young.
True, this isn't exactly the same thing. But yes, there's different celebrations and stuff to be had, depending on how it goes. Of course, there's if the hunt is clean, one stab, the size of the hunt, the depth of the hunt, the amount of light even, if you suffer any wounds or scars. It's very rare for there to be both a one-stab hunt and also a celebration of a new battle scar. But it does happen.
Well, I
believe my mother
imagine
had
that would need
one.
to be... Imagine if they have scars, they would need to be quite young before, they crystallize to be able to gain one. But injuries don't tend to stay.
Yes, it's part of the younger hunts more so.
Fair enough. Unless you lose a fucking arm, like someone. That's probably not celebrated.
No, usually those are reattached. Over time, at least. It's not usually lost.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew.
What about you, Harvey?
Again, we don't...
Well, from what I do remember, we had quite a lot of culture. Though, if I remember right, we tend to call our young hatchlings. We did celebrate quite a few things. Sometimes we'd even hold competitions.
Oh.
Some family units would see who could build the best web. Of course,
That would make sense.
we also had sports as well. I forget the
Sports?
name, but
You don't know what it is. Where
it was
going?
basically 2 teams with a ball of web. I think the humans called it soccer? Either
I
soccer
believe
or
you mean
football.
football.
Oh,
The
let's
humans
not start
argued over
controversy
that
here.
for hours on end.
Let's not start controversy.
Fucking Americans.
When our young come of age, they would go into the forest and were expected to survive for about a month. It was a sort of ceremony usually done all the time.
Interesting.
Honestly, we had it so often that I don't remember a time when we weren't partying.
Fair. And what about other different types of calico? I suppose that they would definitely come and, interact with your village. Ants, wasps, bees, hornets, beetles. There's a lot of different
On
variety when it comes to
occasion.
calico.
They did on occasion, but usually they were more diplomatic reasons. After all, some of them don't particularly like our style.
That is fair.
Still, I can't remember any negative relations.
I would like to ask the little princeling, but I'm not sure what you've learned about your history. Have you learned anything from your parents? I do know that the Vanguards were entwined with your vampire political court shit.
I haven't really had time to talk to them, and actually, there are a couple of things I need to go discuss with them. So no, I don't think I have.
Alright then! Rivkah, tell us about your human shit!
Oh,
Like, what's some of the traditions and stuff that your village, was it, had? Is there anything specific you called your young? Is there any terms? I'd like to know. I want to know your culture. Because we love that here.
well, I guess there wasn't really necessarily something they called us specifically. Young ones, little ones, and those that were still growing. My village was a gatherer and hunter village. Some people would grow crops and find herbs in the forest, and then some people would hunt and fish in the river. And usually, I guess, a good harvest and a good hunting season was celebrated. Usually with dancing and bonfires. Some people would tell stories. And usually there was a rite of passage for the first, good kill for a hunter. Mine was nice. I brought back a rather large stag. Little things like that. We weren't very much technologically advanced like people are now, but we were happy. And, well, everyone was family. Even if we weren't related by blood, everyone looked out for each other.
Cute. No.
Hmm.
I mean, here's the thing, when it comes to Legend Orga, at least before all this shit, usually in the case that, well, once been turned and appear, and they would be brought in, and then those who have been in Legend Orga for longer would teach you their ways. Teach you the culture that they have put together. It's a grand mix, really, because you have to keep in mind that they came from all forms of life. Different areas, different moralities, different cultures. All together in one big mixing pot. And yet, despite that, some traditions prevailed. I couldn't tell you what, though. Another reason to go to their library, by the way. That would be a smart idea.
That does sound interesting.
Can you, like, fine-tune your intuition to lead us to a building instead of a person? You're
know,
like a
some people
compass,
really
right?
Tried. Wow. Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
But I'm pretty sure there's something on the phones that allows us to do that. What do they call it?
Holy shit, you're Google Maps.
I'm debating whether I want
But
to go
less
to bed
specific.
right now. I know that stuff got noise cancelling on it. I could sleep right now. Your Google Maps would be off. You'd want that.
Wow. Asshole.
You called me at first.
You are the compass. You do point the way. Regardless, if you don't know any Fangire culture, do you know any culture whatsoever? Like, what do vampires call their young?
Okay. Well, if I remember correctly, there is a way of going about it. I don't actually know what they call their young. I don't remember if I was ever told, but I do know that until you're 100, you're meant to stay inside. You're never really supposed to venture out on your own, and you're supposed to have a liege with you.
Thank you, Rivkah.
Rivkah.
That's not Rivkah. That's my
Who is
brother.
it? Hey, what's he saying?
They're playing games
He
and
make- Okay, I was about to be like, is he making fun of you?
No.
Call you a fucking
I would
nerd? I
die.
can. You would die?
That's
would
why
die.
I'm avoiding to talk.
Embarrassment?
I would.
Would. But no, pop off, King.
So, what was I saying?
Liege.
Yeah. So you've got your leash, and
Because this is dying from second hand.
to be able to talk like it.
Continue.
So
We'll
Thank you.
so the,
Man, I
the
love
leash
these
is pretty
things
much
times.
the one who less of who takes care of you and more of the one who teaches you. Then there are the caretakers, hence why I call Alec my mother, and so on and so forth. Like why I call my dad, even though they look like a woman, my dad. But equivalently, I'm their charge, I believe. So I go under them, hence why I have the house name of Regalia. Of Jeunesse Regalia.
Interesting.
What else is there? There's also the fact that each house caters to a not a profession, but like something unique to them. I believe for Alec, their house specializes in craftsmanship. Yes, craftsmanship.
That is wrong as fuck.
I think that is wrong.
Yes,
Am I
it is.
wrong?
Yes.
Not even
Yes.
fucking close.
Dude, it's been a while, man.
Mental.
Me, just saying it over and over in my head. Say this, say this. I literally said this yesterday. Say this. He doesn't says it.
Mental magic. Their shit revolves around mental magic.
I didn't remember.
Whoops.
Lick.
Whoopsie daisy.
Your Honor, actually, oopsie daisy. Go ahead.
No. So I might be wrong. I still need to learn a lot more. But
Continue.
I don't think I remember exactly too much after that. I need to go through my memory.
Well, that was semi-insightful. God, we need to learn more about you two in fucking particular.
I mean, not necessarily anything too special. Honestly, what you guys
I
have
didn't
to
just mean the human side of you.
Oh, well, I don't know anything about that, but...
That's exactly why I said it. Thank you for proving my point. Regardless. So, what was that, by the way? You acting so much more confident.
I didn't see or feel the things you guys saw. In fact, I didn't see anything. But rather, the way I felt about myself changed the longer I was in that place. At first, when all of you got your visions, I felt very, very uncomfortable there. Very uncomfortable with myself, even more so than usual. But then, as we continued onward, I started to feel more accustomed in my own skin. It felt right. I didn't really feel so small like I usually do. I don't know what that place was trying to tell me, but I felt very different about myself. And there was no shame, there was no discomfort or fear. I felt like I belonged. That I was indeed a Legend Orga. And that was all I needed to be. And while the feeling did feel good, I guess it just confused me is all. And admittedly frightened me a bit. Because in a way it wasn't, didn't feel like me.
Interesting, that's completely different to what we all went through, but perhaps it's because you're a legend Orga. You'll work a little bit differently than the rest of us.
Maybe. But that was essentially what happened to me there. And I needed a moment to process everything and why I decided to leave my mask back there.
Yeah, it was a bit odd. Luckily, we are going back there, so just, I don't know, pick it up again if you want to? Honestly, it's up for you to decide, so.
Yeah.
I want you to know my hand is so fucking cold.
Then you don't have to be that close if you're uncomfortable.
Yeah, that is an option.
So what are you all going to do now?
Well, I guess whatever's needed of me at the moment. I'll follow your leads.
Alright, now we've just returned, and I believe I do not plan heading out again at the moment, so I suppose we have let you stay here.
I understand. I feel like it may be beneficial, so that I can learn more about you all.
Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go sleep. Kind of need it.
Rest well, little princeling.
They're just gonna grab the cover. Oh, womp.
My hand is so fucking cold.
I feel the temptation may be too great.
Do you know how fishing lures work by chance?
Can't say I do, but...
So basically, they're shiny and they emulate fish in water with their movement and with the sparkle. And that's why it attracts predators. Instincts go burr.
Is that why you're always messing with my tendrils?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I can see why. You do seem to enjoy yourself quite a lot.
It looks like a fish.
I'll have to find time to spend with the others at some point. After all,
Well,
You are
I keep
lucky there's
hearing
an
about how
invisible
Jinx is
wall
quite
here.
quality.
What is that you?
Enzo and Sunbu are much easier to talk to.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The three of us have been constantly berated by Nashi for being the hardest to talk to.
You don't seem all that bad. I'll
I'm gonna put
find
myself
a way
to
to
fucking
make you
sleep
talk in
with how
time.
close it is.
But for now, learning what I
No,
have is
come
enough.
back. Fuck. No, come here. Come here.
How adorable.
Oh yeah. When we were doing frenzy training the other day, before everything else happened, well, apparently we found out Asfar had a son, and they were very interesting.
They're white.
I kind of like them.
And occasionally a god, it seems. Or something similar.
The one called Leaf
Apparently, like,
said they wanted to talk to me about something.
it was quite the interesting revelation.
It's pulling it away from you.
Not food.
And that felt weird.
I can imagine.
If it's alright with you
Watching
guys,
you bite someone frightened.
I think I might step away and just take a walk nearby.
That bite frightened me.
One second. Alright. Add a character you hopping off, or are you going to go switch to something?
Oh no, I'm just stepping out of the scene.
Oh. By the way, where the fuck has Alec been?
Here and there. Help.
Isn't he on babysitting?
Well, I thought add a character. The whole point of me having Alec there was just to have a character to play until I introduced my Kaleidoscope character.
Yeah, add a character, that's the reason, but we haven't given an in-character reason for you not to show up, by the way. I don't
Busy
believe we have.
busy with root technology shit.
Okay.
So
Okay, too easy to... Back to what I was doing. Might that scare you again?
Take it easy.
bye.
It reminded me of that time with the friends track, I think.
I mean, you play people all the time.